Levi Trumbull reporting outside of the Frederick County Courthouse here in Frederick, Maryland. We are here this morning to provide an update on the Chelsea Phoenix criminal proceedings. Before we start this video, be sure to check out the previous videos that I have conducted on this topic. The links for those videos will be in the description. As many of you are aware at this point, 18-year-old Chelsea Phoenix is indicted on second-degree rape and a sex offense charge stemming back from an incident in which she was allegedly hooking up with her soon-to-be stepmom's 12-year-old son. When we last spoke to you about this topic, we brought you Chelsea's mugshot, but we do have updates on the case. Obviously, this is now a case being handled by the Circuit Court for Frederick County. We told you last time that a state's petition to revoke bond and request for an arrest warrant was granted, and an arrest warrant to rearrest Chelsea was issued on July 6, 2023 by Judge Sandy, and Judge Adams further ordered her to be held without bond on July 11, 2023. On August 2nd, Counsel for Frederick County Department of Social Services filed what is called a motion for protective order as it relates to subpoenas they received from the state attorney's office relating to records as it relates to 3 minor children that Chelsea Phoenix appears to have a relationship with. It's probably safe to assume that what the state's attorney's office is looking for is evidence that one of these very young children had made statements to Frederick County Department of Social Services that indicate that Chelsea acted inappropriately. Perhaps they are trying to build a fact pattern to present during trial. On that same day, Judge Solt signed that protective order with stipulations, and those stipulations are that, quote, that information from the record may be reviewed and shared only by the parties and their attorneys, and that information from the records is released only for the use in this litigation. Obviously, we know that social services records are highly confidential, and that is why oftentimes social services tries to move to have records like these protected. Another development we have in this case is the state's disclosure without request, which was filed on August 16th, where we get a first chance to see what evidence the state is going to present during trial. So right off the bat, we see 237 pages of discovery material that has been provided to defendant's counsel, which is including, but not limited to, an interview between the victim of this case and an agent of the Child Advocacy Center. Number 2, we get Snapchat messages that will be introduced as evidence. And 3, we have screenshots of text messages that Chelsea Phoenix was involved in. We also now get to see who the state intends to call as a witness during the course of trial. This includes 4 police officers, the victim in this case, Chelsea's father, Chelsea's soon-to-be stepmother, and what appears to also be 2 child psychologists. On an August 28th supplemental disclosure, we also learned that the state may have some body camera footage that they may use during the course of trial. It will be interesting to see how that plays out with the body camera footage. It's also worth noting that 2 peace orders were filed against Chelsea in an attempt to keep her away from kids, one by her father and one by her soon-to-be stepmother. At this point in time, Chelsea would still be sitting in jail per Judge Adams' orders, and Chelsea's next court appearance will be a pre-trial conference on September 18th, 2023. Levi Trumbull reporting from the Frederick County Courthouse.